I've made a floating house. Oh, no, Isaac can get me. No! 2 years ago, I had a crazy idea. Now, obviously, I'm alive, I'm fine, I didn't die. But one wrong move could have really killed this idea. So about 2 weeks before I did this project, I built a raft made out of milk jugs. And that was a weird idea in the first place. But of course, I had to make a house on that milk jug raft. This will basically be me telling a little story. And by the end of the video, if you watch the entire thing through, you'll find out if I actually make it to the dock on the other side of the river, or if I failed miserably and sank to the bottom of the river. So let's just kind of go into how I built a floating house. Step 1, we had to build the frame. Of course, I couldn't use anything too heavy for the frame, so I just used basic wood, chopped it up with the saw, and voila, a little frame was built. Next, I needed some walls, and of course I can't put sheetrock on there because that would just be too darn heavy. So I went with the next best thing, cardboard. Luckily, most of the materials in this video were free, and I found most of them in the dumpster. So we simply wrapped our wooden frame with cardboard and used screws to screw it together. And by golly, look at us go. I mean, we're going at it. That's crazy. I mean, what else are you gonna do on a Wednesday morning? And of course, any good house needs a roof. So I went and put a roof on it. And one small problem with using really thin wood and really long screws is that the screws will stick out of the wood, causing it to be a sharp hazard. So I had my friend Mason tape around the screws just in case we got poked. At least there'd be a little extra padding going on. After the main assembly was done, we had to then paint it because I'm not gonna have a nice cardboard looking house. And what better color house to make than yellow? I mean, hey, it stands out in the water and it looks good in the thumbnail. So then I began the process of painting the house, but by goodness, was that a process? I mean, look at that. That's the face of someone who's already had enough. But I wanted to get it done, so I persevered. By this point, I had been painting for about at least an hour, and my goodness, was my hand sore. I mean, my goodness, I had to use 2 hands to hold the spray can nozzle. Yeah, you cover up that cardboard that used to be a box that held my mini fridge for my college dorm room. Hey, I needed cardboard. And finally, after hours of making this house, it was finally done. I was like, oh my gosh, we are finally ready to float this on the river. So, you know, we loaded it up in the pickup and we began driving, and of course, that went really good. It came in one piece. So as you can see, our house is no longer a house. As we were driving on down the road, it literally flew out of the house and crashed on this busy road. So yeah, this thing is basically totaled. You can see the middle is kind of wrecked. So what we are now going to do is try to piece it together as best we can and float it anyways. We put 20 plus hours into this already. I don't want it to go to waste. So we're gonna try to put it together and see what happens. Yeah. So that sucked, but I was not going to be spending 20 hours making that house just for it to get destroyed out of the back of the pickup. And to this day, I'm still so mad I didn't film it flying out of the pickup. I mean, if you were there, it was quite a sight to see. And it looks like I also lost the footage of us rebuilding it, but we rebuilt it. And now we're there. There's the river we're gonna go on. I mean, look at that. That's just awesome. There's the river. And of course, I happened to pick a windy day for this, but you know, the show must go on. First, we're gonna float this on the river to see if it floats in the first place, because I really have no idea if it's gonna float even without me. And although this was just cardboard, milk jugs, and wood, it was quite heavy. All right, here we go. Oh my God, this is so scary. Oh my God. Oh, this is tippy. Okay, I can't sit. No, Isaac, come get me. No! And if I'm being dead honest, in that exact moment, I was genuinely terrified. Oh no! You gotta come get me. What am I supposed to do? I had no idea if the raft was gonna tip over, float away, or leave me stranded in the river. One moment I'm in the house raft, and the next moment I'm swimming in the river. I'm stuck. This is so scary, please. No! So I'm currently in the house. It floats. It works. The house works. I have made a floating house. You know, at this point, can we go to the other dock? Okay, oh, the wind though. The wind! The wind was another issue I was having. You see, when there's no motor on the house raft, and there's no way I could paddle the house, it would blow any direction the wind was going. Welcome to my floating house. Guys, this is scary. The one little move I make could tip this whole thing over, and then I'm done. I can't even sit on my own chair in my house. Oh no. Whoa! And you're gonna run inside. I hit the side. Oh, Isaac, that's not good. We seem to have hit the side of the cement. I don't know where to go from here. Such a weird thing. I'm sitting in a house made of milk jugs, cardboard, wood, and duct tape. There's no way to navigate this thing whatsoever. Can't move it anywhere, I can't do anything. Here's a view from what I'm seeing right now against the river. Hi. Hello. Oh crap, the wind's picking up. Oh crap. After a little bit of thought, Isaac came in with his kayak and pulled me out of the barrier and into the middle of the river stream. The door slammed. Are people like messaging each other? Look, come to the river. See the floating house. We have an whole audience over there. That's crazy. At that point, I was looking straight ahead into my target, which was the other dock on the other end of the river. What was that? I heard a crack. I heard a crack in this. There's our final destination. Oh no! You want to say anything?
I just want to say that I'm very surprised on how it ended up, especially after the little incident that we had earlier today.
So as you can see, our house is no longer a house, which wasn't on camera.
Yeah, sorry to take it on camera, guys. No, it ended up surprisingly better than I thought. It floats. We're not having a problem with it besides controlling, but otherwise I think it's really good.
Well said. Well said indeed. This thing has been through a lot. We've been on the river for 20 minutes. Well, we are almost back to the dock there. So once we go to this dock, we have no way of getting picked up. So I'm gonna signal. to, dear Lord, I'm gonna signal to our drone guy to come pick us up. And hopefully that will work out. Why is it spinning? We personally installed a chair in this gall dang house. If I sit in it, it tips. I'll sit in it one more time to prove it. Now the gall dang door's in the way. Here we go, sitting down. Or maybe it's okay. Maybe it's okay. That was a flawless transition right there. Sorry guys, I never gave you a house tour. Here's the house tour. All done. Yeah, there's not much to it. It's literally cardboard walls, wooden frame, hay. Whoa! I feared for my life for a second. One of Isaac's tactics was ramming his kayak into my house raft to get it to go towards the dock. And unbeknownst to me, it was quite a surprise. Goodness, okay. See, I don't have anything too bad. We've gone that far down the river already. Oh! Oh! I'm waking up the neighbors. No, 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 no. Whoa! Whoa, I feel water. What the crap was that? You're chopping through the house. We are almost completed with our raft house challenge. Whatever you call this. No, 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 no. Okay, I got it. Look at the seaweed. Okay, here we go. Yes. Yes! I feel like a bull rider. We seem to have an audience right now. There are people out there watching us. This is insane. Nobody in this small town would ever think of doing this. I'm doing it for you guys, for the quality content. So make sure to subscribe. This is well worth it. And after all my trials and tribulations, it made it to the other side of the dock, thankfully. Really? Now this was kind of neat. Turns out not only am I going to get views on YouTube for this amazing feat, but people in real life were there to witness my house floating on the river. We're doing a YouTube video right now. Actually, on the way here, we had it fall out of our pickup. It like flew out on the double lanes here. It went all over the road. We literally had to just piece it back together, and surprisingly, we made it all the way down. Oh, there you go. There's a few people watching us. I don't know what's going on for sure.
Yeah, no, it's something different that we see around here.
Right. I appreciate you watching. I mean, at least I know someone's watching it and enjoying it.
All right, let's get together.
Thank you, you too. That was pretty neat. I was genuinely proud of myself at that moment. After pulling the house along the dock to the boat ramp, we were able to carefully pick it up and put it safe and sound on land. Well, folks, there you have it. We have successfully built a floating house. And with all the trials we had of it flying out of my pickup, getting destroyed on the side of the road, we built it back up and floated it all the way down the river. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe to Crafty Bros for more lit content. See you in the next one.